as hell outside. That's why I'm walking bare-chested, man. Just got done working out, bro. That was about an hour. I did some squats. I didn't do a whole lot of squats, though. I did about 60. Did I do 60? Yeah, I did about 60 squats. 20, 20, 20. But I do my squats different, though, man. I kick in between squats. I do a front kick and then I squat. Front kick, then I squat. I do it with both legs. First right leg kick, squat. Then second left leg kick, squat. So I kick, front kick, squat. Switch the other leg. Front kick, squat. You know what I'm saying? Just to work my legs a little more. You know what I'm saying? Too goddamn. My legs getting like toothpicks, man. I gotta keep up on the legs, man. And plus, like, when I kick somebody, man, I want to break something. You know what I'm saying? You can't break nothing with toothpick legs, man. you kick somebody, man, your kicks will just bounce off those motherfuckers, bro. What's up with it, Captain Commander? You know. Yeah, man. Get the obstacles out of the way, bro. Like, why you think I stopped dating? I stopped going out. Bro, I could easily find me a woman, man. I mean, the woman that I like. The woman that I'm attracted to, I could easily go find me a sub-5 female, man, to sleep with. That's the most easiest thing in the world. Look at sub-5 stalker. I was above her looks level. She wanted to sleep with me. You know. But yeah, why you should never ever give up on your bag chasing. There's no point in quitting because you still haven't gotten there yet. So why quit chasing the bag? That doesn't make any sense, just to give up and go home. You feel me? Then you'll never get there. I'd rather get there sometime in the future than never get there at all. You ever heard of that saying? Better late than never. I'd rather for the bag to come late in my life than to never receive it at all. Basically, go to the grave without seeing it at all. That's how I look at it. Damn, I gotta tie my shoes. Whew. Walking bare-chested. I don't care, man. Shit. It's too hot to have that shirt on, man. I'm pretty sure everybody can understand why I'm walking around bare-chested. It is hot. I seen another dude doing it too. He was walking bare-chested, bro. He's like, this shit is hot out here. Today's gonna be 88 degrees, so that's hot, man. Yesterday was in the 90s. Today's a little cooler though. But yeah, man, you should never give up on the bag chase. I've known cats like that, man. They gave up on chasing riches because it didn't come too quick, or they just gave up because it didn't, you know, it wasn't instant success and shit like that. That shit don't like come to you instantly, bro. Like, look around you, man. How many like Lamborghinis or Ferraris or McLarens do you see around in your neighborhood? How many? Okay, well then, very few. Because it's hella hard to get it, you know what I'm saying? To get the wealth, to get the bag. It's severely hard. So that's why you only see only a few $500,000 cars around, and you see, you know, cars that are 60 grand to like 100 grand. You see a lot more of those because those are more easier to obtain. You feel what I'm saying? $100,000 car is a lot easier to attain a $500,000 car. Okay? That's why you see BMWs and Mercedes all around you, because those cars are a lot more easier to obtain than the Audi R8 or the Lamborghini or the Ferrari or the McLaren. You see a lot less of those because some motherfuckers are fine with just a BMW M3 series, $100,000 car, Some motherfuckers are satisfied with that, and that's all they need. I saw this one guy, he was driving a nice BMW M3. It had to be a M3. Matter of fact, it was an M3 series. I saw it on the side. It was an M3 series, and that motherfucker sounded like a Lambo, man, because it was loud. I bet those things are fun to drive. But some motherfuckers just want that, man. They good with $125,000 car, $150,000. That's all they need. They said, man, I don't need no Lambo. I got this Audi R8 that's worth $150. That's how much they start off at. The Audi R8. Some motherfuckers say, fuck a Lambo. I could get with an Audi R8. I can attract females with an Audi R8. You don't need all that Lamborghini shit, You don't need a $500,000 car. Some motherfuckers are just, some motherfuckers want them type of cars, so they work extra hard and they keep on achieving a certain amount of income or success just to get those cars. You feel what I'm saying? But when you get the bag, man, that's those type of cars you're gonna be driving. You feel me? So you should never give up on your dreams just because it didn't, you're not getting it right away, or you don't see no sign of success or something like that. You should never, ever, ever give up on your dreams. You should never, ever give up on the bag. You should never, ever give up on it, bro. It's like me. I should never, ever give up working out. Doesn't make any sense to work all that hard, to work that hard just to lose it all and become fat again. You feel what I'm saying? As you can see, I'm staying at a respectable body fat percentage. You feel what I'm saying? I'm working out on a consistent basis. I can't let it go. I got to do this my whole entire life, which is working out. It's the same fucking shit, bro. When you chasing the bag, you have to chase the bag your whole entire life. It is a mission. It is a purpose in life to get the bag. You got to make that your sole purpose. Getting the bag is my middle name. You know what I'm saying? Chasing the bag is my middle name. You feel what I'm saying? There's no way in the world I'm gonna quit. You know what I mean? You feel me? Then at least you got some type of hope when you're chasing the bag. When you ain't chasing the bag, you ain't got no hope at all. You got zero. You got a 0% chance of getting the bag. At least I got a 10% chance of getting the bag versus 0. Okay. What's up with it? Who that is in here? Money Hunter. What's up with it? Yeah, stay focused, man. Stay focused on this bag. Don't ever give up. And the thing is, some motherfuckers, they don't see no sign of success, so they give up. I'm like, why would you give up even though there's no sign? I mean, later on, you could come up, you know what I'm saying? Like later down the stretch, later on in life you could come up, but don't give up because you don't see any signs of success. Just don't give up. Look, take it from me, bro. I knew I could have made a hit in music. Matter of fact, I probably could have made 5 hits. But I gave up too early, too soon, too young. I'm like, you gonna give up on a dream because it's like, bro, you got a lot of, you got a, you got a lot of, you got a life ahead of you, man. You feel me? Like, there's no way in the world you should be giving up on your dreams because you don't see no signs yet, and you've been doing it for like a year or two, and you still ain't seen no signs of success. So you say, fuck it, I'm gonna give up and just become a truck driver my whole entire life and collect a pension that's gonna be worth, $3,000, $4,000 a month. I heard out here, man, it's like $3,000 or $4,000 for a truck driver's pension. So you'll be getting that every single month. That's not a whole lot of money. So it's like, bruh, why give up on chasing the bag? Why give up? There's no room to give up, man. You know. He said, but having a hard time when those baddies be passing by, just want to approach them, bro, and chase them. Let me say something about women. How old are you, Money Hunter? You must be young. How old are you, Money Hunter? You must be a young dude. What I say about women is that you gotta avoid them while you're on this bag chase. I know it's gonna be difficult. I know you got hormones that's raging through the roof, but you can't give in to them, man. Now, if the woman just give you the pussy, that's fine, but don't go out to bars and clubs chasing them hoes, bro. I made that mistake when I was younger. And it's easy to get distracted, but you gotta know which one is more important. The bag is always more important than getting your nuts off. Other than that, you just busting nuts and being unproductive. You know what I'm saying? It ain't doing nothing. It ain't like busting nuts is gonna make you a richer guy, bro. Now, if you was busting nuts and getting money, every nut you busted, that's like $1 million. Okay, fine. But other than that, man, that's called being unproductive. You feel me? You're being unproductive for no apparent reason. No, ignore those hoes, bro. Like Sub 5 Stalker, she got in my way. I wasn't chasing her, she was chasing me, bro. She was the one who kept approaching me. I'm still on the money chase. And I used to eat my dinner on top of that parking lot with the roof open and everything, with an open roof. And I used to eat my food and drink my beer, and she used to fucking like approach me and shit. I wasn't chasing her. You feel me? So she kept on getting in my face. So I said, fuck it. I'm gonna take her up on her offer. I'm gonna try to hit this. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't had sex in a long time. Shit, it's hard to turn it down. But after that, you gotta ghost these bitches and get back to your bag chase. That's what you do. No relationships, no babies. Not yet. Anyway, yeah, you 31. Yeah, so you still young, man. You're 14 years younger than me. I've been past the 31-year-old age, man. My hormones were still kicking my ass too at 31. I was still out there searching for pussy. But that's a waste of time, though. You feel me? That's a waste of time. You gotta chase that bag is more important, man. You gotta go into monk mode, or if you gotta go into celibacy, you know what I'm saying, so you can get shit done, do it. Because at the end of the day, the bag gotta be secured, man. And the job gotta get done. You know what I'm saying? The bag gotta be secured, bro. Who's gonna do it? Nobody. Nobody but you. Your family members ain't gonna do it. They ain't got no interest in chasing the bag. I know my family members, they have no interest in chasing the bag. My mother and my father had no interest. Not even no potential. They didn't even have potential. You know? They didn't even think about chasing the bag. All they thought was about, all my dad thought about was getting pussy. And that's what kept him broke throughout the years. Just being a pussy pooch. Nah, that's not gonna pay off in the long run, man. Don't be a pussy pooch, bro. Or a coochie pooch or whatever. I don't know, that word tickled me, man. Don't be a pussy pooch, bro. That's not gonna pay off in the long run. You're basically just busting nuts and not building nothing, man. Plus, you get the bad ones anyway, man, that you want. What you really want, man. What we having for lunch? I guess we could have some Subway for lunch, man. I go inside the mall and get me a Subway, you feel me? I got a Subway card. The women will be there when you get out of bag chasing jail. Once you get out of bag chasing jail, the women will be there, bro. You're acting like the woman is gonna go somewhere, bro. Like women are gonna fucking get inside of a 3i Atlas and go to Mars and shit. All the women, the 3i Atlas is coming to take all the women away. I gotta get out there. I gotta chase them before they go. Like they won't go. No, they ain't going nowhere, bro. Like once I get the bag, they'll be there for me, man. I'm not tripping. Once I get through chasing this bag, they'll be there. You feel me? They will be there. That's why you gotta just stay on the bag chase your whole entire life. This is lifelong. My fucking nose, something in my nose. Get off me. A bug or something. Chasing the bag is lifelong. I thought you knew, baby. You feel me? This shit don't stop, man. It don't stop until the casket drops. Look at Mike Tyson, still chasing bags. He about to fight Floyd Money Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? He's still chasing the bag, bro. That's gonna be a good payday. When he fight Floyd, that's gonna be a good payday for Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson got a lifestyle to maintain. And he even got on social media and said, this is gonna be my last fight. This is gonna be my last fight. I'm not fighting no more. After Jake Paul, it's over. I'm hanging him up. Then Floyd Money Mayweather kick in the door. Boom, let's fight. Okay. You know how Mike Tyson be talking? You okay? Okay, get the gloves on, man. Get the gloves on. Like, come on. That's a big money payday. He's still alive. He gotta pay bills, bro. That's why he fought Jake Paul. A $20 million payday, nigga. That's a lot of money. $20 million, he's still eating off that right now. After he got done fighting Jake Paul, he took his woman out to dinner, bought her some nice gifts and stuff, probably bought a car or something, you know what I'm saying? Probably went on a vacation. You know what I'm saying? He got $20 million in his pocket, bro. Because at his age, man, he's still chasing the bag. You know what I'm saying? The bag chase don't stop until the casket drops, bro. Until you die. That's it. I thought you knew. I thought you knew about that. You know? So, get to it, chop chop. You know what I'm saying? I've been chasing the bag for about 5 years now. I got one win, and I'm going to get another one. I'm going to get another one. And then once I get another one, I'll be disappearing from YouTube, probably never to return. You know? I might start another channel on another platform or something. Because after you win, then you can start a lottery channel and shit, you know? On a different platform. Make money that way. You get a win up on your belt, everybody want to hear what you got to say. Once you get a win, everybody start kicking in the door. Okay, what was your secret and how you did it? Did you know you was gonna win? What? You know, until you don't win, people ain't trying to hear what you got to say. You know, he ain't won yet. He only won $2,000. That ain't it. You know, I'll start listening to you when you get the big one. That's the way things is. They don't care about your potential. They care about have you crossed the finish line and are you delivering the money. That's what they care about. Women don't care about, especially the top tier ones that are beautiful. They don't care about your potential. Are you making the money right now or not? That's what they care about. You feel me? You know, you ain't making no money, you ain't getting no honey. Simple as that. I learned this from a YouTuber a while back. He was saying that society don't care about your potential. Society don't care whether or not you got potential. Are you delivering the goods? Have you crossed the finish line? That's my thing. Are you that guy with the money? You know what I'm saying? That's what they care about. They don't care if you got potential to get there, you know? You know what I'm saying? They don't care about the potential, bro. You feel me? So getting the bag is a long. This shit is like, it's like years. You gotta put years into that shit. Like if I hit the jackpot next month, I'll be done earn that, man, because I pursued it for years. I put my 5 years in. I put, you know what I'm saying? I put years into the shit, so I deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So okay, I put 5 years in chasing that bag. I put my 5 years in. You feel me? So I deserve it now. You know, it could have been sooner if I would have fucking like never been off that one time by one number. First, I don't 500 grand. I ain't lying. I was off by one number. If I would have got that last number right, if I would have put 2630 instead of putting 3034, I would have won 500 grand. I wouldn't be here right now. You feel me? I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be somewhere in the Bahamas somewhere, you know, up under a fucking coconut tree, chilling with a bad one. You feel me? You just gotta make it your passion, your everyday goal is I'ma chase the bag. Wake up in the morning, chase the bag. Gotta keep going, because we ain't there yet. Why give up? We're not there. You know what I'm saying? I gave up on music like a fucking dumbass. Like, why would you give up on that, man? You're not there yet. You haven't accomplished anything yet. So why give up? You haven't got a hit yet. Why give up? There's no reason why you should give up if you ain't there yet. So then you'll never see it. never in your lifetime. If you give up, you never will see it. Then that's how I look at it. I'd rather get it, like I said before, I keep saying time and time again, I'd rather get it later in life than never get it at all. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what's going to happen, man. If you quit, you'll never get it. So then when I finally get it, I'll be like, oh shit, that chase was all the worth it. Oh man, look at that fine bitch on the side of me. Oh, look at that big ass. Feel me? Oh, look at this car I'm driving. Oh, it was so worth it, man. That bag chase was so worth it. I got me a brand new Porsche. Oh, can't nobody fuck with this Porsche except a Lambo, maybe if it's a Lambo, it can fuck with it. But other than that, can't nobody fuck with this Porsche. Ooh. The bad bitches I'm gonna be dating. I got me a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Got me a baddie. I gotta tie my shoe. Keep on coming to loose. Whew. I am hungry right now. Like a hungry hippo, nigga. See, we had a bagel this morning with cream cheese, and I worked out pretty much. I guess we're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have Subway for lunch. Put some meat and vegetables in that sandwich. I don't think I'm gonna fuck with no mayo, man. You hold the mayo, just put like mustard in that motherfucker. Mayo is fattening, man. Believe it or not. You just use mustard. And hold the cheese too, man. Cheese is fattening. I remember when I was younger, I was going to Subway just getting, getting meat and bread, sandwiches, and vegetables with no condiments, man. I started losing weight. You feel me? I started losing weight once I start holding the cheese in the mayo and just put mustard on it. That's it. None of that extra stuff. Well, what's that? Sweet and sour sauce and that's extra calories, man. You trying to get lean, you gotta leave that alone. Like cheese, you gotta leave that alone. So it's like, man, the bag chase never stops, man. So Kel-Cap, man, you've been chasing that bag for 5 years. It takes time, all right? We'll get there. Don't trip. No trip, baby. It's all in due time, bro. In due time. I'm patient like a motherfucker, bro. I'm a patient killer. I don't give up that easy, man. If I give up, all hope will be lost. At least from when I'm trying, I got some hope. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not trying, all hope will be lost. I will stay broke forever until the day that I die. I'll never see the bag later in life. I won't be able to drive a fancy car. I'll never know what that's like. My dad died broke, bro. Because he thought with the little head downstairs all the time. I told you niggas. You thinking with that little head, man, that's what's gonna keep you broke and dusty. You wonder why these females calling you broke and dusty, because you keep chasing these hoes. You wonder why I'm broke and dusty, because I keep on chasing you bitches. That's why I'm broke. Don't be a pussy pooch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a pussy pooch. A guy that's always sniffing out the coochie, man. He's always approaching. He's always trying to go to bars and clubs to look for one night stands and try to get into coochie all the time. He said, don't be a pussy pooch, bro. It's okay to get women, but when it's appropriate to be out here searching for females, only do it appropriate. Don't do it at inappropriate times, like when you chasing the bag or something like that. Like, that's an inappropriate time to be chasing women, bro. When you're on a bag mission. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be out here focused, not out here chasing pussy. Being a pussy pooch. You feel what I'm saying? Most of the pussy pooches, they get old and become broke. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude I used to work with doing music, he was a pussy pooch, bro. He chose pussy over his career, over his dreams and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the good way to be broke. You know what I'm saying? So when I get the bag, then I can step out on the scene. I got me a Porsche, I got me a nice condo I'm living in. Then I can return back to the dating world with some leverage. You feel me? Then I won't even have to even work hard to get a woman, man. Just by my car, they flock to me just because I drive a Porsche, or even better, a Lamborghini. You feel what I'm saying? If I drove a Lamborghini, man, it would flock to me. I wouldn't have to do nothing. I won't have to do much. Why is it that you want to work harder, man? Chasing women broke is the hard way. You got spit game, and sometimes when you go to the bar and club, you ain't gonna come up anyway. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, you gonna come up with nothing. If you're not a Chad or a Tyrone, I chased pussy my whole entire life. Now it's time about chasing that bag. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about chasing that bag right now. You know, I'm bettering myself. So that way, when I go back to the dating world, I'll be part of the 20% of men. I pull up in that Lambo, your bitch's panties will get wet. Your bitch's panties will get wet. Okay? The sound of that motherfucking engine gonna get them panties wet. Feel what I'm saying? And then I won't have to do much. I don't have to go out there and spit game and cold approach and all that other shit. All I do is flash my car, man, and I'm getting dates with top tier females. I'm getting beautiful women. You feel me? Like chasing women broke, that's the hard way, because you got, first of all, if you're not a Chad or a Tyrone, you'll have less women in your roster. You'll always have to chase. And that's the hard way to attract women. It's chasing. I pull up in the Lambo, don't have to chase. They come to me. They come to me. That's the position I want to be in. You feel me? It's when they come to me, not me chasing them, man. What did Morgan Freeman say? Don't chase women, let them chase you. That's what Morgan Freeman said in an interview. You chase that bag, they chase you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You feel me? A lot of guys got it twisted, man. They let the little head talk to them. Hey, man, we don't need to go to the studio. Yeah, man. There's just bad bitches over there at the motherfucking club, man. Club drive-through. You know, we got club drive-through. They got bitches out there, man. Bro, fuck that bag chasing. That's your other head talking to you. Ooh, my God. You gotta pay attention, man. Damn. Man. Yeah. Man. I just witnessed an accident. Somebody got hit. Ouch. Is it bad? Something came off. Something came off. Something rubbery. Man. That's your other, that's your other head talking to you. Yeah, you don't need to chase that bag, bro. Yeah, let's just stay broke and dusty our whole entire life, bro. We need coochie in our life. That's what we need to survive off of, bro. Yeah. Yeah, we need coochie in your life. You need coochie. We don't need no bag, bro. I'm telling you, pussy that's all that matters. That's your little head talking to you, bro. That's all that matters is the coochie. That's it. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to be successful, bro. You see them females over there, man, they ain't waiting for you. 10 years go by, you're still doing the pussy pooch, bro. Another 10 years go by, you're still doing the pussy pooch. You still at the bars and clubs. Never changed. You never changed directions. You get to be 40, still at the bar, spending all your money, getting laid less now. You're 50, still at the bar, still blowing your money, at the bar. So the owner of the bar can have threesomes and drive Lambos or Porsches or whatever car he desires. You give him money to him so he can fulfill his dreams. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't be a pussy pooch, bro. You feel me? Get your bread up and they'll come after you, man. And you'll be able to date the women that you really want to date instead of having to settle. You keep your eyes on that prize, man, every single day. You notice I got my eyes on the prize. You know how long it's been? I've been talking about the bag for like a long time now. It's been years. Because my eyes are still focused. like Method Man said on All Eyes on Me. My eyes stay on point like icicles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about the motherfuckers who got the bag. They went through a long, like process. Jean-Claude Van Damme, it took him 5 years to make it into Hollywood. So yeah, it's a journey. It's a long journey to get there. But once you get there, man, it's all worth it, bro. A lot of cats didn't get to see no money until, some years went by. Keith Sweat took him 10 years. It took Lil Jon. Remember Lil Jon and the East Side Boys? I think he was like in music for like 10 years before he got a break. So I look at some of my celebrities, it took them 5 to 10 years. Unless they got really lucky, like Pop Smoke, and get lucky like at a very young age. But most of us are not lucky. A lot of our dreams don't come true, until we put the years in. You know what I'm saying? Like if I get the bag, like I said, if I got the bag like next month or something, or even next year, it's well deserved because I spent years chasing it. You know what I'm saying? It's well deserved because I spent my years chasing that bag. That's why we gotta make sure we don't lose track and don't get unfocused. I seen cats, man. They just value the coochie. I'm gonna keep on saying this time and time again, man. I see a lot of cats, they value the coochie over their dreams, bro. They pick that first and then their dreams second. It's like, don't ever do that. You'll end up broke for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna end this live. You guys have a good day. I just got to my spot. I want to get this day over with. You guys have a good day. Peace. I'm out.